Nick and Nicole, thank you so much for allowing me to come and just kind of have a conversation with you. I know that you are foster parents through 4 kids of South Florida, and I'm sure you have a lot of experiences with your foster kids that have been great. But I just have a couple of questions that I wanted to ask you and just get your input on those. And they're questions that a lot of people have asked me, and I'm sure a lot of people that are watching this would like to know the answers to. And I think the first question, with me being a people person, is, isn't it devastating when the kids have to go back?
Definitely. It's the number one thing that people ask us. They say, oh, I could never foster because I'd be just devastated when the kids go back.
Yes, you will definitely get attached to the children, but having a chance to care for them and being a part of their lives and really seeing the positive influence that you're able to have on them far outweighs the risk of any heartbreak that you may encounter. So our hope is really that people don't let the fear of getting too attached to the children stop them from fostering.
That makes sense. So if I chose to be a foster parent, or if somebody that's watching this chose to be a foster parent, is that something where they would just have to figure things out on their own, or how does that work?
Absolutely not. The foster community is very tight-knit and personal. We are there for each other through it all.
Yeah, you will really be amazed at the people who gather around to support you. They genuinely care for you and try to do anything that they can to help out.
Our church has also been a major reinforcement. I can't tell you how many bags of clothes and supplies and toys and books that generous people from our church have given us. Also, we rely on our church's children's program to play a key role in our kids' lives. Also, 4 Kids of South Florida, they are the best in the business, and the people there are second to none.
Yes, and once you become a foster parent, 4 Kids will connect you with a support worker who will be there to answer all of your questions, help solve any problems that you may encounter, and just really be there to care about you and walk with you on your journey.
Well, following up on that, what are some resources that are provided for foster parents? I'm sure there's a lot of needs, but what are the resources that are provided for you?
There are a lot of needs, and obviously today kids are very expensive. But the good news is you do not need to be wealthy. You do not have to have a huge house to foster. In fact, our house is very small, but we make it work. And anybody who lives in like an apartment or condominium, that's absolutely fine too.
Yes, and foster parents receive so many resources. For example, daycare is provided for. You can receive a monthly stipend to help with all expenses. Healthcare is provided for, and children can receive food allotments through state programs.
Also, everybody needs time off, so when that time comes, respite care is available, as are many other babysitting options.
It's huge. That sounds like it's a big help, I'm sure.
Definitely.
So with that being said, give me a description of the type of person that might be a good foster parent.
Well, Nick and I know foster parents from virtually every background, from single women in their 20s that are able to care for several children at once, to a couple in their 70s that can take care of 3 babies at a time.
Wow.
Yeah, also working full-time is not a problem. I work full-time and I also work part-time seasonally. Nicole worked full-time up until just a couple months ago, so really when it comes down to it, we're just like every other working family.
Sure. So if there's someone that's watching this today that might ask the question, why should I get involved with fostering? What would you suggest to them? What information would you give them?
We just think as Christians, this is something that we have to do for our community. In the Bible, Jesus calls us to this ministry on several occasions.
You know, we talk about having a direct and immediate impact in the community. This is how. If you want to get people to church, this is how. If you want to see lives changed, this is how.
Well, thanks so much for meeting with me today and talking through those questions, and we really admire you as foster parents that are making a difference. And so thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.